Good evening, hello there, and welcome to tonight's video. Now you might very well be wondering where I am right now. I'll tell you what, have a guess. I'll give you a few seconds to guess. Just kidding. Actually, where I am is a back lane which is behind a place known as Stapleton House. It's a care home. I believe it's a private care home. Now I did a video here once before, but at this present time I've sort of lost it. I can't find it. I don't know where I put it. So I'm back here doing another one anyway. The only trouble is, since I've got here, the wind's picked up again a bit. But I'm hoping that most of this back lane is going to be shielded from the wind, because it's kind of under the trees and stuff. There's a lot of big trees in front of us and behind us and buildings and stuff, you know. But beyond the trees in front of us is a huge field, so there might be still a bit of wind getting through, a wind sound and what have you. Now, the thing to be aware of here is one of the reasons I came here is because it's Stapleton House. That's very sadly where my dad passed away. He was in there, and I went to visit him on a few occasions where he was in there. He wasn't in there for very long though. He got transferred from there. He got transferred from the hospital in South Shields to Stapleton House. Yeah. So anyway, we'll have a look around here. I'll see. I might try to see if I can get in contact with my dad at some point if I need to. But last time I was here, I don't think I achieved that. So it's a bit of a long shot. You might not even be here anymore. You might be back at the house where I used to live, and he used to live, and my mum used to live, and all that. You know what I'm saying? But I can't investigate there because somebody else moved into it, and they've got security cameras outside of the house. Because I went outside of there one night a few months back, and the security lights came on, and apparently I nearly scared the crap out of the woman who's living there now. She saw us on the monitor or something, standing outside the house. I must look like what do you call it? Michael Myers on Halloween. Just standing there, you know. Anyway, I spoke to her on Facebook Messenger, and I hope I relieved her fears. I think I did. Anyway, so let's have a look around then, see if we can find anything or not. But that wind's picking up a bit more actually. We'll see. Now I'm gonna have to put my bike light on because I would prefer it in pitch black darkness. But I'm not going to be able to see where I'm going, and I might stand on some snails, you know the drill. So I will have to put that on just to try and avoid stepping on any snails or slugs type of thing, you know. Anyway, while I'm standing here, I might as well see if there is anyone here. Now this bit up here, I'm not sure about this bit here. The road ends here. There's like I think that's like a grass beyond that point, or grass growing over a path. I'm not sure. There's a car park at the end of here, and there used to be a little greenhouse around that corner with loads of chopped up wood in it, like logs, I think. Last time I was here I did record some voices around that corner actually. Okay, let's see if there is anyone here tonight. Hello, my name's Gordon. Is there anyone here tonight with me? The wind seems to be mainly behind us down the lane at the minute. I'm going to put my bike light on so I can see, so I can move around a bit here. That's what I'm going to do. Because the slug thing and the snail thing is a bit of a... It's okay if you don't care about killing slugs, but I do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying not to step on them if I can help it. because there's many of them around at the minute. And there is a back gate here, look. If anyone sees me late, they'll think I'm trying to steal their car or something. But I can't see any slugs in front of us like snails. I don't think on that bit. So I'll try to turn it off. Oops. Oh, the curtains are open, there's light on there, like. That is not reassuring. It looks like the greenhouse is gone. It was just here, I think. I think it was here. Or it was there. There's now a shed there instead. This is not someone's back garden though. I don't know why there's a shed in the alley. Because if it was someone's back garden, it would be fenced off, wouldn't it? Surely, wouldn't it? I would have thought so. There's a fence over there, you see. In the corner, there's a fence along here. I know there's a car parked here, but... oh, hang on. This is the greenhouse thing. It's just a shed with glass on windows on the side. This is the same one. It's like a greenhouse, at least on this side. And it's still full of chopped up logs. A crack was there. A bottle of water in my pocket, like. Hello, is anyone here with me? Nice houses around here, like big houses. Ooh, the lights are on, the curtains are open up there, but I watch it here, like. Once again, my name's Gordon. Is there anyone here who would like to let us know that you're here? Because, believe it or not, I can't see you. Is it possible you could please tell me your name? It's all over there. Is that just the fence? I'm not sure. Windows are open on that house upstairs as well. I keep quiet. Don't want to disturb them. Does anyone know why this cabin's here with loads of chopped up wood in it? In the alley. That was my hand there. Grab the thing I'm holding the camera with. Once again, does anyone know why this sort of shed thing's here with all the chopped up wood in it? Why is it in this alley, this back lane? Does anyone know? There's a big tree above this. Knowing Milo is probably going to start chucking it down. It's a 20% chance of rain. So here's the other side of the shed. I get away from this bit because well, the curtains open and you know, I stand out like a sore thumb if they come into the room at the back there. Now I'll put the light on a minute because I can't see if there's any slugs or snails in front of us. It doesn't affect the night vision. I mean, it lights up the middle a bit there slightly, not much. Is there anyone here that used to live in these houses here? If there's somebody here that used to live in any of these houses, is it possible you could tell me your name, please? Just in case you didn't hear us, my name's Gordon. I live in Hebburn. You probably are used to hearing it called Hebburn. But some of my, I'm making a video here for YouTube, it's on the internet. And some of my viewers aren't from this country, so I guess I have to sometimes pronounce it more proper so they understand what I'm saying. If you know what I mean, so. The wind's picking up. It's always the case. More damn wind. If there's anyone here with me, could you please tell me what it says on the front of my hat? Can you see what it says on the front of my hat? Anyone? You might not be able to see it because the words are in black, and my hat's black as well. So I'd be amazed if you can still read it. In fact, I'd be very impressed if you can read it. That'd be quite some skill you've got there. And also, if there is somebody here, or several people here that want to talk to me, could you please speak as close to these red lights that I'm holding in my hand? See the red lights? There's like 7 lights. One of them's flashing. Can you see them? So if you want to speak to me, it's best to speak as loud as possible. Even shout if you can. Because my camera, this is a camera with the red lights on, it records audio, sound, and it can record your voice. So if you've got anything else you want to tell me or ask me, please feel free to do so. Okay? Nothing to be afraid of or to be concerned about. I'm just here in a friendly manner, and I don't mean any disrespect. I'm not trying to make you feel uncomfortable or ill at ease or anything like that, okay? Just coming here for a friendly chat, that's all. Right. Now, for some reason, when I was coming in here from the street down the bottom of the lane there, first thing I noticed was in the garden of Stapleton House, the back garden, all the lights are on in the garden. It's like lit up like Blackpool illuminations. I'm not kidding. Every other time I've been down here, the lights are off. So it's a bit. I have to watch myself there because staff might come out and go in the garden. Everything's lit up, you know. Even though I'm in a public place, like, but still, they'll probably ask what I'm doing. They might. Of course, I'll tell them. Oh, here's the garden here. I thought it was further down. Why did I think that? Why did I think that? So, anyway, I'll try and show you in the garden here. So, turn this light off on the bike a minute. This bit isn't as lit up as further down, like, but now I'm not sure which room it was my dad was in. I think it was that way, maybe, or it could have been further down. I'm not sure. It's hard to tell from the back of the building. I was only inside the building, in the room itself. And there's a fountain in there, but the water's not switched on. You can see that over there. There. Don't know if I put the other light on, it won't make any difference. Hang on. Because it's lit up, some of it. I'll put it on anyway. Right, I'm going to make an attempt to see if my dad is here. No, he's in the trees behind us. I'm gonna use my dad's name. Is there anybody here called George? What's that? I thought I heard somebody behind us now. I've just seen a shadow. Holy shit! Hang on a minute. I've seen something there. Some of the neighbours come. The people come out here. I'll put the light on. Hang on a second. I literally saw a black shadow figure go across the end of the alley here, and I thought I heard a voice as well, but it could have been someone come out of the house up there. There's a gate. I didn't hear any noises other than I thought I heard someone say a word or something, but I swear I just saw a shadow figure, like tall, in the dark there. No joke, I wasn't seeing things. I definitely saw something pass. Because the noise made us turn around when I said George. Let's try it again. Hello, is there anyone here called George? My name's Gordon. You might recognise who I am if you're the George I'm looking for. George Patterson, are you here? Dad, are you here? It's me, Gordon, your son. Do you remember I was in the room with you when you were staying in this place, Stapleton House? If you're here. The wind's ruining this a bit, I think. I think I'm hearing voices from inside the building, like muffled. Dad, George, if you're here, can you tell me how you're doing? I don't think I get much with this wind. It's making a noise in the trees, like. Try further down, but this is where the lights aren't full down here. I'll put this headlight on. See, the lights are on full in the garden here at the Stapleton House. Oh, what's this? That looks like a gravestone down there. I wonder who's buried there. Probably not a gravestone like, but I'm not sure where it is. Right here. And there's something down there that looks like a grave as well, but I doubt they would bury someone in the back lane. Is there anyone here with me right now? Hello? Once again, just to let you know, this garden's lit up like Blackpool illuminations. So my night vision's not lighting up that whole garden there, but because they've got lights on in the garden. The funny thing is, when I'm pointing the camera through the fence, I can't really see in the garden, even though it's lit up. Must be the exposure of the camera. And now they've got this great metal, what's it called? Like trailer thing in here. Trailer unit thing. Crate. What do you call them things? Anyway. Is there anyone here who is from Jarrow? Anyone who was born and bred in Jarrow? must be doing some renovations or something. Usually store things in here. And here's the back gate to the place. Must be where they come to put the bins out. Although I don't see any bins in the lane at the minute, like, but they probably put them out when the bin man's due, I don't know. Probably. Got some seats stacked up against the table. There's a table in the garden there. George Patterson, my dad, are you here? Hello? That was me pedal, caught it with my foot. And again, big shed here. It's like a, what do you call them things? Some of them big sheds out in the garden you can sit in and do other things, I guess. Big enough to have a cinema in there. I always say that, don't I? That's the first thing I think of. Home cinema in the garden, a massive shed. This bit looks a bit different from the last time I was here, I think. I've always got this light on here at this doorway here. There's a door right here. Now over here, this I showed on my other video that I've lost. This, well, last time it looked more like a grave than it does now. It's just like a circle of rocks with a tree in the middle, a couple of twigs basically. But last time I'm sure it had names on and stuff, like little plaques. They don't seem to be here now, I can't see them. Whoops. Yeah, it had little plaques on. I thought it was somebody was buried in the back lane or something. Something squeaking all of a sudden. Don't think it's a mouse though. That was weird before. I definitely saw a black shadow shape in the top of the alley there, like. Maybe a bloke did come out, but it's weird how you look black. Well, his whole, like the whole, like, I don't know how to describe it, like his whole body, or whatever I saw, it was like a black shape. I know it was dark and all that, but even on the, well, I don't know if I caught it on the night vision, I might have been pointing in the wrong direction at that point, you know, but I don't know. That's where I came in, that's onto the street there. It's not very long, this lane actually. It's a bit of a hole here, like, you've got to watch where you're walking. It's not deep or anything, but you could still injure your ankle or your leg or something. Once again, is there anyone here in this alley with me tonight? Don't be afraid to speak. And if you do speak, can you please speak as loud as possible into these red lights I'm holding in my right hand, please. I can't believe it's got this windy. Trying to wait till the wind drops down a bit, hopefully, before I ask any more questions, because that can seriously impede your chance of hearing anything if somebody does speak. You know what I'm saying? Is there anybody here who knows or has heard of George Patterson? He's quite a well-known artist here in Jarrow and Hebburn, in the local area. Anyone heard of him? George Patterson. He used to have exhibitions at the Bede Art Gallery in Springwell Park, Valley View, next to Primrose. Passing the garden of the Stapleton House Care Home again. Is there anyone here who passed away recently? And if you did, I'm very sorry to hear about that. And I hope you're okay now. It's a massive old tree here. It's been chopped off at the top, some of it. It's like flat on the top, like. Dad? George Patterson? George? It feels weird calling you George. I never called you George ever, but I have to in this, under these circumstances, you know. Trying to get you to speak, find out if you're here. George Patterson, my dad, are you here? Hello? If you are here, are you aware that you passed away inside of Stapleton House Care Home here that I'm next to? Do you remember the last time I came to see you? I gave you my phone so you could speak to me mom on the phone when you're in your bedroom here. Do you remember? Well, Dad, if you are here, I don't know if you know this already, but my mom, your wife Maureen, sadly passed away in 2019. Are you aware of this? Did you know this? And if you are here, could you possibly shout loud, because the wind is getting quite strong, and it'll affect how my camera records you speaking because of the noise of the wind. But if you speak as close to these red lights as possible and as loud as possible, I've got a better chance of hearing you. You know what I mean? So how are you doing? Are you doing okay? And if there's anyone here, can you tell me how you are doing right now? I'm going to move further back up here again, because it's a bit exposed here, like, whatever, further darker bits. I'm not using the front light at the minute, so it's pitch black up here pretty much. Look, the darkest spot right up here, where I started off. I like the darkest spots. Now I'm in pitch black. No lights from the buildings at all. It's quieter here actually. Maybe this is a better spot for doing the communication attempts. Yeah, it's quieter here out the wind. Okay, once again, it's me, Gordon, still. Is there anyone here who can see me right now? If you can see me, can you tell me what I'm wearing? I'm not trying to make this sound like an obscene telephone call, don't worry. I'm fully dressed. I'm just asking if you can tell me what I'm wearing, what sort of items am I wearing, what do you see? Get away from the wind, it's picking up again. Windy nights. If there's somebody here, have you been watching anything on television in these buildings here or in Stapleton House lately? What you been watching on the TV? Is there anyone here that likes Columbo? Anyone like Columbo? Peter Falk, he was Columbo. Very good show, very good TV series. You know, Peter Falk passed away, you know, he's no longer with the living, unfortunately. It's a shame, but he isn't. Passed away a few years ago. He's buried in, I think he's buried in New York, in the same cemetery as Rodney Dangerfield. I don't know if you've heard of him. He was an actor and comedian. And also Kirk Douglas is buried there. Do you remember Kirk Douglas, anyone? Michael Douglas's father. Michael Douglas is also a very good actor. Anyone seen a Kirk Douglas film called Spartacus? Anyone seen that one? That's a good movie, isn't it? Is there anyone here that likes Rock Hudson or Doris Day? Sadly, both of them actors have passed away. Rock Hudson was a long time ago. I think Doris Day was more recently. We have another look up here where I saw some black shape. Pretty sure that's what I saw. Like, I don't normally see things, and so I saw. I heard like a voice. I thought there was somebody up there coming out of the garden, but it sounded like just one word, like or something. I don't know what it was, but yeah, it was just over here. I saw something just about here somewhere, which would make sense because the gate's just around past the bush there to that house. Is there anyone here who just was standing over there a few minutes ago? Because I saw it move this way like that. Definitely saw it move sideways, like it went in the gate or through the hedge or something. Right, anyway, since it's windy and I've been shooting for over half an hour, I think I'm probably going to wrap this one up now. But first of all, I'd like to thank anyone who has been kind enough to talk to me tonight while I've been here. I really appreciate it. And yeah, thanks very much. Don't forget my name though, my name's Gordon. And I'm friendly, there's nothing to be afraid of, okay? Didn't come here to upset you or disturb you. I'm going to go in a minute. I'm just going to finish my video up here, do me outro, and then I'll be off. So I hope you have a very good night and everything, and I hope you get up to some interesting fun things tomorrow if you plan on doing anything, okay? Yeah, someone's screaming over there. I don't know if it's coming from the house or what, or in the street. Okay then, well, that's this video wrapped up for tonight. It's just a shame it was a bit windy. Actually, it seems quite calm where I am now, the wind that is. But yeah, I'm going to wrap this one up now. So once again, I can't emphasize enough, if anyone watching this video wants to hear any possible voices, if there is any on here, I won't know until I watch this back and listen with my headphones. But if you want to hear any possible voices, don't forget to put a pair of headphones on, ramp your volume up, and have a good listen. I'll repeat the voices over a few times to give you a chance to hear them. My good friend Wendy's son wrote a comment on my last video saying that he says instead of repeating the voices, the clips over and over again, he says that you should enhance the audio. Well, it's not that simple, I'm afraid. I used to do that on my computer, and it didn't really make a whole lot of difference. You got to have some pretty good software to do that, and it's very painstaking and takes a long time. So if I was going to do that, you might get a video once every 3 or 4 months or something. I don't know. So the best way I can do it is just by ramping the volume up, full when I hear voices on the clips, and then just repeat them over a few times on the video. That's the best way to do it, because if you don't repeat them, even if they're loud and clear, people can still miss it if it's just one voice that goes or whatever, you know what I mean? You can still miss it. So it has to be repeated over a few times to give you a chance for your ears to adjust and hear it. That's the way it has to be. And I'll ask you a question, Wendy's son. How many paranormal investigations have you done? How many audio analysis of EVPs have you done? Probably none. So how would you know how would you know all this stuff you're saying? And you made it sound so simple as well. Maybe it's simple for some, but maybe they've got decent software or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, so I can't do it like that, unfortunately, but I can still hear them, so I'm hoping that some people out there have similar ears to me. I don't mean they look the same, I mean they tune in to hearing things the same as me, or similar. They can hear what I hear, you know, with a pair of headphones on. Because if I can hear them, there must be other people out there who can also hear them. And I have been told by a few of my viewers they have heard some of the voices I've recorded. One of them was my ex-friend Dean, who is a taxi driver. Unfortunately we're not friends anymore, but he did hear quite a few of the voices that I have recorded here on my channel. And I didn't enhance those voices, I only ramped up the volume as high as I could get it and looped it over. And he still was able to hear them. So, and he was just one of the people, I can't remember everyone that said they heard stuff on my videos. So anyway, by the way, no offense intended if Wendy's son, if you're watching this video, I'm just saying, if you haven't done any of this before, how would you know exactly what you're talking about when it comes to EVPs? Because I could tell by what you said, you don't even know what EVPs are or how they work. Because EVPs only record on a device, a recording device. They only record onto the device. You can't hear EVPs with your ears at the time when you're making the recording, like now. If I heard a voice right now, and it wasn't someone from this house or in the street beyond the houses, then that is a disembodied voice. It's not an EVP. So you got to know the difference between a disembodied voice and an EVP. You can only hear EVPs when you play the recording back. Plain and simple, that's what an EVP is. That's why it stands for electronic voice phenomena. That means you can only hear it when it's been recorded on a device, mainly electronic devices, like the one I'm using right now. Anyway, it's enough about that. So if you've enjoyed any of this video, don't forget to give us a little like, and I'll be very thankful for that as per usual. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell if you want to be notified of new videos when I upload them. That's only if you want to be notified. Obviously, if you don't click it. The decision is yours. Okay, on that note, I'm going to leave it here. And don't forget to put your headphones on if you want to hear the voices. I have to keep mentioning that just in case, because the more people that hear them, the better, I guess. But that's a bit of a long shot. So thanks very much, everyone. I'm going to head off home now. Maybe have a little bit of a ride around. I don't know what time it is, but it must be nearly 2 AM or something. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you all next time on the next video. So good night, and bye for now. Ta-ra now.